What is up guys, Greedy Knight here with the Dual Blades guide. As usual, I will break down the moves, switch skills, and loadouts so you can pick up and play this weapon after the video. Let's get into it. The Dual Blade moveset is relatively simple. You have your standard triple X and double A combo. X plus A does nothing while in base mode. Your X combo stops after the third hit, while A is an infinite. Mix them up to perform other infinite combos. You need to enter Demon Mode or obtain Archdemon Mode to enable your X plus A inputs. Demon Mode is always available to use. Press ZR to enter it. Your animations will change but your inputs will remain the same. You have the same triple X combo and now a triple A combo that loses the ability to infinite. As usual, mix up your inputs to perform infinites. Pressing X plus A will perform a Demon Dance / Feral Demon Dance. This is a 16 hit finisher combo that cannot be cancelled and it cannot be comboed out of. Once you commit, you must wait for all 16 hits to come out. In short, you only want to use it during an opening. The only actions that can be performed after the last hit are an evade and exiting Demon Mode by hitting ZR. Archdemon Mode changes your attack animations, gives you a Demon Dance input, and your evade becomes a dash. Both your evade and demon attacks consume your gauge, while it depletes on its own over time. You have the same triple X combo and double A combo as base mode. You now have access to a triple X plus A combo that is a diet version of Demon Dance. You can shorten the combo to remain safe and evade after each input, or mash X plus A thrice to do a 17 hit combo. Like Demon Dance, you can only evade or enter Demon Mode after each input, but the segmented combo gives you 3 opportunities to do so. Feral Demon Mode is a strict upgrade to the default Demon Mode. It gives a 1.2 damage modifier and you attack whenever you sidestep, so there is no reason to run the ladder outside of the faster run speed. Demon Flurry is your best positioning tool. You spin to win, lacerating the monster with multi-hits while closing the distance. It pairs disgustingly well with Piercing Bind, which I will discuss later. Shrouded Vault is a movement soak bind attack that turns into an absolute evade if you get hit. It is your only means to bulldoze through attacks, so if you ever run out of wire bugs, your only option is to evade. This was the hardest thing for me to adjust to when picking up dual blades. I'm used to always having a guard or counter as backup. You can use the Demon's Flight and Towering Vault switch skills, but it converts your playstyle into aerial dual blades with a dependence on the monster's body length for damage. Their inputs are the same as your base mode inputs, but A triggers your Levi Slash while in Demon Mode. I typically only use them against monsters that have Rathalos' body length or longer. It's your burst combo option while the monster is down. You can use it while the monster is moving, but you will need good positioning and evasion to use it effectively. I would avoid using Demon Dance in neutral because it is a commitment that leaves you vulnerable. This combo lands 25 hits from 3 inputs, which will feed Piercing Bind quite a bit. Each hit adds damage per hit, and it will explode by the time you finish your combo. You generally hit 300 plus damage if you bash the kunai for the entire duration. At the start of a hunt or whenever you run out of gauge, you need to fill it to access Archdemon Mode. Feral Demon Mode will proc a few hits on activation and gain some gauge. Pressing A performs a flurry rush followed by several hits, filling the gauge faster than other combos. You may be tempted to use Demon Dance, but it fills about half of the gauge before disengaging and leaving you vulnerable. I recommend the above combo because not only does it fill the gauge quickly, it also lets you evade at any time in between your Legolas attacks, giving you safety and efficiency. If you are in Demon Mode, your stamina will continue to deplete while sharpening. Since Protective Polish is one of the better skills to use with dual blades, you should make it a habit to exit Demon Mode before sharpening. That way you can restore your stamina as you sharpen instead of depleting it. This practice makes it easier to evade out of a sharpen. For raw builds, Nargacuga is your best option. It comes with everything you need to output max damage. Rampage is your second choice because of its versatility. You can modify it to become any damage type, but with access to white sharpness. Its weapon unique ramp up skill turns any status build into an element build as well. It is definitely worth building at least one copy. Feline dual blades are used for Hellion mode paralysis and nothing else. It plays identically to Nargacuga and Rampage with Protective Polish sets, but it is probably the best paralysis weapon in the game. For element, you use Rathalos for fire, Mizutune for water, Zinogre for thunder, Kushala for ice, and Valstrax for dragon. If you ever want to use element builds, dual blades is one of the weapons you should at least try it out with. Element does not contribute to piercing bind, so consider that before using it. For these builds, Towering Vault is better than Piercing Bind because it is an aerial multi-hit, each hit applying elemental damage. The standard build is as follows. You change the pants as necessary to get the appropriate point distribution. Element builds favor Rajang legs because of the double level 1 slot, while raw builds will use the Hunter or Ingot Greaves. In the case of any weapon not needing affinity from the Ingot Greaves, you can use the Valstrax Helm to get the level 1 slot and level 2 slot while capping out Weakness Exploit, giving you 2 extra level 2 slots to play around with. It's a surprisingly good armor combo because of Dragonheart not having its threshold change from 50% with 2 pieces equipped, meaning the Blight won't be an issue for most players using Element. Like if you enjoyed the video, or if it helped you out with learning dual blades. Consider subscribing if you are new to the channel and want to see more guides like this. Next weapon pool I'll be covering is between Greatsword, Switch Axe, and Lance. Comment down below which one you want me to cover next. That's all I got for this one. Greedy Knight, signing out.